All right, well, this is the last session, guys, and what I'd like to hear from you is your questions. What are the things that are still unclear to you? What are things about plot, character, structure that you feel you're still uncertain about? Comments you'd like to add? Talk about marketing your book, publishing your book, where do you go from here? So I'd like to get a little bit of interaction from you guys.
I have a question because it's something I've been struggling with, is with the epistolary form, how do you incorporate dialogue into a letter? And is it possible? Is it doable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You just write, he said, and then you use the punctuation and grammar of dialogue. He said to me, I'm really angry with you, comma. I replied, well, that's bad luck for you, because this is the way it's going to be.
So just write it as if it's a normal narrative.
Exactly.
Okay.
You write exactly as a normal narrative, yeah. Cool. Melissa, what about you? Do you have questions?
Just on that, would you write that as a flowing lines?
No, you would write it like dialogue in a book, like Elmore Leonard does it in Get Shorty, or Graham Greene does it, Charles?
Yeah, how would you recommend my structure of the book? Should I start with a story, put in some psychological principles, and then...
Yeah, I think so. I think what you need to do is form a very clear skeleton of the themes that you want to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And around each one of those themes, I would tell a story, and it's a Lesotho-based story, or a Charles-based story as well, and then make some philosophical points, and then perhaps tell another story to further illustrate those philosophical points. So that's the way I would do it.
Okay.
And I think, again, use your unique Lesotho African experience
Definitely, yeah.
to illustrate it.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Okay.
I mean, for me, this is the first time I've really bothered about the intricacies of sort of technique. So I'm quite keen to look at find out the best examples of what I'm kind of planning to do, so I can actually look at them and as good examples of what is my mindset.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of books. I think Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil is a narrative non-fiction, which is about characters, it's about houses, it's about a town, it's very deeply set around place. So I would strongly recommend that you start with Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Yeah.
I would also look, strangely enough, at Truman Capote's non-fiction novel In Cold Blood, because it's also set very much within a house, and a murder that takes place within a house, and all of the action, all of the dialogue, everything comes from interviews. There's nothing made up. So and it's a classic. It's the sort of what you call the seminal work of its genre, the non-fiction novel. So those are two I would start with.
Okay.
Good. I think that's good, isn't it? Yeah. What do you think, Sue? Have we got enough video?
Does he pass here and I'll do you?